It is Tuesday night, and tonight I want to talk about cause and effect and your power to create and responsibility. So, gentlemen, if you could put on your boots and start wading through this with me, some of what I'm going to share, I think deep down you know already, but I just want to give it some structure and a way to apply it to your life that'll help you exponentially increase your ability to cause. So, who is causing my suffering is a great question. And some might say that my suffering is caused by the things that are happening in my life. But the truth is, according to A Course in Miracles, my suffering is self induced. In fact, no matter what's happening, my interpretation of what's happening is what's causing my emotional state at level one reality. But the ultimate truth beyond that is that my beliefs, my judgments, interpretations are causing my emotional state or my vibrational experience. And we are vibrating, everything has a vibration. And so our vibration, the rate at which we vibrate changes depending on our thoughts, judgments, interpretations, and beliefs, and the emotional state that that generates. And then that thought, judgment, and belief, emotional state is literally generating our reality, the experiences that we have. It's causing our life to unfold the way it does. And then on top of that, we then interpret, judge, right? Have thoughts about what we now see, which was already caused by us. And we sort of reinforce this experience or belief that we are at the effect of something outside of ourselves. So in truth, I'm not talking about reality, I'm talking about ultimate truth. In truth, according to A Course in Miracles and many other teachings out there that might say it a slightly different way, you are cause, not effect. I am cause, I am not effect. I am the cause of what seems to be happening in my world. What seems to be happening to me at the deepest level, I am causing. Now, this may sound like blaming the victim. You know, if things are happening in your life that you're not happy about, you can cause things to happen in your life without being conscious and aware that you're causing them, right? And then they feel like they're happening to you. It's happening to me, and I'm not happy about it. And in that regard, it is sort of like you are a victim to it, but you're your own victim. I'm my own victim. I'm the cause of my suffering. So, again, the way it works is I already have a belief. Beliefs are constant interpretations and judgments that you repeat over and over in your mind, in your subconscious mind. You're not even aware most of the time that you have them. And out of those beliefs come your perceptions, how you see what's happening. And out of all that, you generate a vibrational existence in both within yourself and out in the world that is going to visually show up in your life. It's going to come to you in form. It literally formulates your life. We don't see this happening because of the time space continuum. We are living in the illusion of time and space. This is the illusion of the time space continuum. In truth, there's only right here, right now. Though in this illusory world, the world of physical things, there's a lag between what you think and believe and what shows up. And because of that lag in what you cause, right? the effects that are showing up in your life, it takes a while for them to show up. You forget, or you're not aware that you caused them. So I'm just asking you to consider this. You don't have to believe me. In fact, I ask always, don't believe what I'm saying. Test it out. Check it out, right? Um, blind, it's blind faith gets us in a lot of trouble. I'm not asking you to have blind faith. I'm asking you to consider what I'm saying, let it in. The truth in you knows the truth when it hears it. Something in you is going to go, yeah, I sort of think that's true. I don't like that idea because then what? I'm responsible for what I create in my life. I'm the cause, right? So the Course of Miracles says you are cause, not effect. Cause caused you by extending itself to be you, to become you, loving what it caused, and holding its full attention on you all the time. That is how you exist. By cause causing you. Cause, God, Holy Spirit, the universe, the great creator, whatever you want to call it, causes by extending what it is to be what it causes, right? And so it creates, I should say, by extending what it is. And so if you're an extension of the creator, the great creator, right? Then what else could you be but what the creator is? What else could you be but all that the creator is? And the creator is cause. There's nothing affecting the creator. The creator causes and generates effects, which you do as well, and so do I. And so, in truth, that's what's happening. And the illusion is set up in such a way that it seems like things are happening to me, but I am ultimately cause. And if you could just take that in, then you could start to ask the question in every situation, how did I cause this? What thoughts, judgments, interpretations, and beliefs do I hold in my mind that are generating a reality that I then again interpret and perceive and feel that continues to generate more and more of what I already believe? What is possibly going on in my own mind? If you ask those questions, you will get answers. If you genuinely ask them. And here's the thing about questions. I recommend questioning every belief you hold, questioning everything everyone around you believes, and all of the things they may be telling you that they believe are true. They're trying to teach you their truth. It's fine to listen, but question all of it. Question every teacher, every book, um, every idea, certainly every politician, every leader. Question all of it. It's in the questions that the truth surfaces. Because here's the thing, a lie and illusion is the only thing that doesn't want you to question it. If they're wanting you not to question them, there's something up. And so the truth is true whether I believe it or not. The truth is true whether you believe it or not. The truth can absolutely withstand your questions. Questioning the truth will never do damage to the truth. It can only do damage to the lie or to the illusion. Because a lie and illusion require your faith, your faithful belief, in order for that to be real and true for you. In order for you to experience it as real and true, you have to continue to believe in it. And so if you question it and it's not true, that question starts to rock the foundation of your belief. And if what you believe is not true, it will fall and the truth will surface instead. And you will become more truthful or more knowledgeable in truth. Whereas if you refuse to question, you just firmly believe what you believe and you're committed and devoted to it and you fight tooth and nail to keep what you believe, right? You can never really know the truth. You live in the land of beliefs, not in the land of truth. And so questioning is your friend. Question everything you hold dear, everything. And so, again, the truth will rise above your questioning and it'll show itself to you. Your lies and illusions will fall away, and so will the lies and illusions of all those around you if you question. Again, remember, somebody gets defensive, a teacher, a leader, politician get defensive about your questioning, a scientist, right? The dogma, a religion. If they get defensive about you questioning, something is up. They're afraid a lie will fall. And the same is true in us. Part of us doesn't want to question, but I'm recommending you do question. Questioning is your friend. The truth is true whether you believe it or not. And as you sort through and question, truth rises up, illusions fall away. So that's my recommendation to you tonight. Question everything. The truth is true whether you believe it or not. You are cause, not effect. Cause caused you by extending itself to become you. Therefore, you are everything that it is, which also means in truth. Remember, this thing, this bag of bones and water, is not the truth of you. It's an experience you're having by believing you are one. The body is a limitation device. You only experience yourself. I only experience myself as a body because I believe I am one. And so all that is, all the sustenance of the universe, you could call it light, love, truth, it gathers itself to become this solid feeling thing, but it's not the ultimate truth of what I am. Bodies will fall away, but you will not. The truth of you will continue. And so always question, and the truth will rise. And that's the best I have for you this evening. The truth is true. You are cause, not effect. You are responsible for everything that's showing up in your life. And if you can take responsibility, let me say this one last thing. Let me clarify, make a distinction, I should say, between blame and responsibility. If you feel blamed by this, there's something happening in your life you don't feel good about, and then thinking about being responsible for it feels like blame to you, that's actually the part of you that doesn't want to see the truth. Only that part of you, you can call it your ego, call it your shadow self, only that part of you will feel blamed because blame brings up shame. Shame causes you to hide and you stop seeing the truth. And so it's sort of a defense mechanism. It's defending against the truth. This isn't about blame, shame. It's just about taking responsibility. When you can take responsibility for every single thing that shows up, then you can cause what you want. You gain the power to realize I don't want that. What thoughts, beliefs, judgments, interpretations, emotional state can I claim? What is true that I can believe in? Because your belief activates. It activates either what's true or what's a lie. It activates. It has the power to activate. So if you can find the truth and believe it, hold to it, you will cause what you want rather than causing what you don't want. And that's the power of questioning. You are a cause. I'm not asking you to blame. And this is really not something you should do for anybody else. We're not here to decide for anybody else what they're responsible for or not responsible for, right? Everybody's playing their own game in their own life. And so that's not on us. What's on me is how did I cause this? If I got mugged, which I did years ago, um, are they responsible for what they caused or created? Absolutely. Right. But that's not up to me to know or understand. That's theirs to discover. How am I caused in that situation? What in me generated this? Right. That's the question to ask. Okay. I love you guys. If you have any questions, you can drop them into the chat. I'm happy to respond. Please, reach out to me. You can reach out to me through my website or mark@markvandergag.com. You can email me if you have any questions. And until next time, remember, you are cause, not effect. All right. Peace.